Howdy, folks. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I'm doing the next one, the Gokase. I hope I say that right. Like I said, I love sushi, but I don't speak Japanese. Um, I've done the Tier 5 review, now the Tier 6 you're seeing, and of course the Tier 7. The Tier 7 came out before that because I wanted to give this line its due course so far. But yeah, there's that Asian comedian who goes and says that line that's now a huge meme out there. Emotional damage. Yeah, that's how I feel playing this line. I am stopping at tier 7. This line has one overall fundamental issue, which leads into an issue that's caused that, or it exacerbates that emotional issue that I'll get to. But this line is not something you get better at. I can't even imagine this line at tier 7, tier 9, let alone, or sorry, tier 7, tier 8. But we'll get into it. All right. So first of all, Wargaming's Department of Art, fantastic. But economic bonuses, still learning these ones. Armor layout, and here we go. So 16 mil on the side, 16 mil. You see that? Look at the top. The top is only 25 mil. 358s can penetrate you. So yeah, any battleship, heavy cruiser above you, you're toast. Look at the bottom armor. There's a citadel right there that'll come right through this. I'm going to swing this around in a second to show you what the problem is. You may have saw my tier 5 video. You can get penned at 16 mil. You're getting penned by half of that. This is not a joke, Wargaming. These boats are glass jaws. Survivability is not bad at 31.3. I give it credit. Artillery, 152s again, but they don't have any AP penetration. 9-second reload, that's way too long. The turret turning, I got it down to 22.7 from 30 seconds. It is abysmally painful. Now, the only thing good about it, Firestarter, 13.9. Sorry, Firestarter, 15%. I want to show you something about the 13.9. I'm going to bring this up because this is what I'm going to bring up. Only tier 5 and tier 6 ships that are cruisers in the, say, German and Russian line. This is one of the fundamental issues. She can't shoot far. And it's devastating. Look at the Kirov here for a minute. Let me just open this up. 16.3. Mikoyan, 16.2. Murmansk. And this boat's an Omaha. She stacks. 14.8. Look at the Molotov. 15.5. Still great. Nuremberg. I'm not going to do the Grash Bay. That's battleship. 16.5. Look at the Nuremberg. Again, 16.5. These boats have anywhere from 2.5 to 3 kilometer extra range. If she had that range, it would be better because then you could actually hide behind islands or disengage better. But she still has one fundamental flaw. Now, here's the gimmick. Stealth torpedoes. You can fire 8 per side basically, 120-second reload, the 12 kilometers. You can stealth rather. They are 63 knots. They're not bad, and they do just shy of 20k damage. You'll see my captain skills adds 15% of that. Airstrike. This ship has absolutely zero anti-submarine capability whatsoever. That is disgusting on this ship set. Speed, great. 39.4 the flag and 6.4 rudder shift. You're going to need that rudder shift when you're trying to not get yourself killed. 9.8 on concealment. Now, detectability when firing in smoke was 5.2, which is actually less than the tier 7. Whatever. So, right off the bat, you know me. I take main armament, always. I have the Hydra upgrade from here. You need main battery modification to turn the turrets, or you cannot track at all. You still can't track when you're shooting. I have rudder shift. Now, I normally take hydroacoustic. I'm going to show you defensive AA, the max spec for defensive AA with a fighter. And AA sucks. Actually, it's non-existent. There's my flags. All right, let's go into captain skills. Just quickly, this is what I do take the ship as, not with AA. You know, grease the gears needed, gun feeder. You do need incoming fire alert. You need to know and dodge. Last stand, you're going to need it because you're going to hit. Priority target, how many people? Demolition expert. Enhanced, there's that extra 15% times 20,000 for torps. Adrenaline rush is fantastic. You're going to need health, so survivability expert. And concealment. This is not how you want to make an AA build. So here's AA. Now, I took the Chumpon, the Tier 7 Pan-Asian cruiser, if you remember, and went up against not 1, not 2, but 3 Tier 10 aircraft carriers. They never got a drop off on me. That's Chopin, that whole line is phenomenal defensive AA. These guys, not so much. This is a full AA build. And this is what the problem is. People learned on the Pan-Asian line, tier 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're an aircraft carrier, even a super carrier, don't go near them. You will lose your entire squadron. Not to mention, those boats have smoke. So if they overextend, what can they do? Pop smoke. And even their HE is much more effective. They're basically Atlantis. Yeah, I wasn't happy with this at all. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, flat out, here's my issue. You have two OP classes, CVs and submarines. And submarines are more OP than any CV by 10 to 1. I'm not going to get into it. It's how I feel. I love submarines. They're very good. But the direct issue is you're going to get spotted. I was in a tier 5 match against two U-69s, and I had an aircraft carrier. They kept me spotted. So my 13.9 kilometer firing radius, or whatever it is, I can't shoot against a battleship that's got 20 kilometers and 15K on me. I can't engage them. I can't push up on them because they can sit down me from any angle. That doesn't matter if you're tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. It's going to apply as well, tier 7 and tier 8. I can't imagine being in these boats in tier 7 and tier 8 and not just dying within the first 2 minutes or 5 minutes of the game. They're glass jaws. They have nothing to work with. And the stealth torpedoing is useless if you're going up against submarines and CVs. You can be spotted all day and other ships can shoot you and they know you're going to die. Now, when I look at the Dido or the Pan-Asian cruisers, the Chopin and whatnot, those boats, they have smoke. So if you overextend, you can easily, drop down, pop smoke, and turn away, quarter speed, and get away. You cannot do that in this boat. There's no smoke. This entire class so far is difficult at best to play. Hydro's nice to have, but it's not great. You just saw the defensive A build. Still not great. No one's going to be, who's in a CV, is ever going to be intimidated by you. And I've been hunted down by submarines. By the way, this is a great torpedo dodge on my part. I have been hunted by submarines, and it's painful because you're going to just get hunted down. They just have to stay up and do their thing. I'm going to say the emotional damage I've suffered on this line so far, I'm done. I will not buy anymore. I will not go higher. These are going to be cannon fodder for other tiers and other ships. And against super ships, oh my gosh, at tier 8, you're dead. Tier 9 and tier 10. But anyway, you guys leave a comment down below. I'm going to solidly say this entire line for me is a complete hard pass. If I was wargaming, I would delete them and return your money. They have no value in the game whatsoever. But that's just my view. Let me know what you think down below. All right? So as always, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.